Well, Stat here, hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be profiling my Blue Eyes White Dragon deck post Battle of Chaos. I'm going to be really honest with you, I am really digging the new support. I think we finally have a chance of becoming Rogue now, which is something that I've been longing for years. I've said this on the channel many times, when Blue Eyes gets new support, I feel like not long after it becomes outdated. But with this new wave of support, I think there's a longevity to it, where I think Blue Eyes does have a chance of competing at a higher level now. We have our Dictator of D, which is pretty much our Magician Souls. I don't know why they changed it from Tyrant to Dictator. It just kind of sounds silly. Dictator of D. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this deck. It's not something we often discuss on the channel. And consider subscribing for more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh content. But for now, we're going to be on a Blue Eyes kit. We are playing triple Dictator of D. Like I was saying, it's your Magician Souls in the deck. You send your Blue Eyes White Dragon from the deck to the graveyard, and you can special summon it from your hand. And then you could discard a monster that has Blue Eyes White Dragon in its text, or Blue Eyes White Dragon itself, to special summon a Blue Eyes monster from your graveyard. Now, some of you are going to be questioning, why the heck are you only playing 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons? Here's the thing, I don't care about the culture or the anime nostalgia. I really don't. I think 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons is the way to go. The problem with playing 3 is you are increasing the number of bricks, and I want to make this deck as consistent as possible. With the new support, you're able to recycle your dragons. You're able to dump them into grave a lot easier. And so there's no need to max out on the bricks. So that's why we're only playing 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons. For the Blue Eyes cards, we are playing 2 alternative. I'm thinking about bumping this down to 1 because, to be honest with you, in a lot of games, you're only going to be summoning this one time. So the additional one just becomes more or less a filler. So you can just replace this with whatever you want, essentially. We're playing the one Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. You're primarily going to be summoning this off of your Stone of Ancients during your end phase, because during the end phase, you're going to be able to search for a level 8 dragon from your deck to hand, which is going to be your follow-up play. You ideally want to go first with this deck, and then you want to end your board on this. That way you can get your search for your follow-up turn, which we'll get into here in a little bit. We're playing one Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. This card is absolutely beautiful. I love it. I told my friends growing up that someday I would have Kaiba's Jet, and look who's laughing now. But anyways, this card's really good. When this card attacks, you're able to compulse a face-up card to your opponent's hand. If your monsters would be destroyed, you can just special summon this from your hand or graveyard. And while this is on the field, your other cards you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. So that's other cards. So your opponent has to go through this first. I do have another Jet Dragon on the way, because I actually want to playtest this at 2. Just because I think it'd be funny if you have 2 of these on board. That way your opponent can't do anything. But 2, I think there's more of a chance of us going into this than alternative. This card is actually better than alternative, which is saying a lot. But yeah. So that's it for the Blue Eyes cards. And I'm playing Dragon Spirit of Light because we do play spell and trap card removal in the side deck, which we'll get into here in a little bit. We're playing 2 Nebula Dragon. This is just to get free bodies on board. I'm not maxed out on this. I know a lot of players were kind of maxing out on this, but like I said, I tried to decrease the number of bricks in my deck. That way I don't have to resort to like the trade-in engine or working all the time. We're playing 1 Chaos Dragon Levianeer, 1 Chaos Emperor, the Dragon of Armageddon. This is to help recycle your dragons from your banish zone and help clear your opponent's board. These are also good for rank 8s. These 2 cards are what you're going to be searching with your Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon during the end phase, so one or the other. You're primarily going to be wanting to search for your Chaos Dragon Levianeer, just because it's a stronger follow-up play. But either one is fine. Really good stuff. We're playing 1 Whetstone of Ancients, or Legend, 3 Whetstone of Ancients. I tried to cut this down to 2, but you need to play 3 of this. There's absolutely no getting around it. But Stone of Ancients is really good because you can just recycle, as I was saying earlier, your Blue Eyes cards from the graveyard back to your hand. And then get that special summon during the end phase, which is really key, which is really important. Because when you set up your first turn board, you're pretty much setting it up so you can disrupt your opponent, and then your follow-up play is what's going to really OTK your opponent. We're playing Triple Sage with the Eyes of Blue. Obviously, this is your searcher for your level 1 light tuners. Primarily your effect veiler, which we're playing 1 of. But what's neat about this card is it also has a hand effect, which often goes unnoticed. You can pitch it, target an effect monster, send that effect monster to graveyard, special summon a Blue Eyes monster from deck. Your easy way to get your Jet Dragon out on field. But we're going to be searching our Sage with the new map card that was released in Brothers of Legend. Pretty much when you activate this, you pay half your life points, you add your Sage to your hand. You can't use Sage's effects until you normal summon it. Here's the thing, we don't care about paying half our life points. If we can just get our Sage on board to search for our 1 hand trap here, then we're good. Especially if we open with this and 1 of this, we could just search for another one. And normal, get our search, pitch the other one we have in our hand, free Blue Eyes monster on board. That's pretty much the general gist of it. We're playing Triple Melody of Awakening Dragon. This is what searches for all your big dragons. We're playing Triple Pot of Prosperity. I know, expensive draw cards. If you want, you could play Trade-In for a budget option, but as I was saying in the beginning of the video, and as I do with all my deck profiles, I absolutely hate the Trade-In engine. I can't justify playing a bunch of level 8 bricks and then no payoff. You know what I mean? So I actually like Prosperity better than a Trade-In because here's the thing. You're going to want to dig into your deck for your key combo pieces. Call by the Grave to counter hand traps. 1 for 1 because we are playing a bunch of level 1 monsters, so it's essentially a free body on board. We're playing 1 Dragon Ravine, which is searchable with our Romulus. We do want to fill our graveyard up, especially with our stones. That way we get to summon during the end phase. Also, it's really good to get the Jet Dragon into graveyard too. Again, combos. Now we're playing 1 Ultimate Fusion. This card I'm going to be bumping up to 2. I just got to wait for the others to get in the mail. This card is really good. So you're able to shuffle your Blue Eyes White Dragons from your hand, field, and or graveyard back into the deck for a Blue Eyes Fusion monster. And then you could pop cards on the field equal to the number of Blue Eyes monsters shuffled back into your deck, which is really good. A lot of people are playing the Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon just because there's potential to clear your opponent's board. But oftentimes you're going to be wanting to go into your Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon because with this format, there's a lot of stun decks running around, a lot of Eldritch. So that's what you're going to be wanting to go into most of the time. We're playing 1 Vision with the Eyes of Blue. This card is really good as a 1-of. When you activate it, you can reveal a Blue Eyes White Dragon in your hand and special summon a monster from your hand. This helps with the brick problem. Like I said, I don't think you're going to be bricking that often just because, like I said, we kind of reduced the number of bricks that we're playing in our deck. But this also has a neat effect where you get 1 of 2 effects. You can return a face-up monster to your hand, and if it's a Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can special summon a monster from your hand. If it's another monster, you can special summon any Blue Eyes monster from your hand, so which is cool. We're playing 2 True Light. One of these are just going to be taken out for another Ultimate Fusion. I just think the payoff for Ultimate Fusion is greater than the True Light. This does offer protection for your Blue Eyes White Dragon, but oftentimes you're going to be going into your extra deck, so Blue Eyes White Dragon isn't going to be on the field that often. And last but not least, we're playing one Ultimate Creature of Destruction, which is protection for any of your Blue Eyes monsters. And then if Blue Eyes White Dragon is summoned, you can just reset this from your graveyard, and then its banishment leaves the field. So yeah. Getting into the extra deck, we're playing one Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. This card is absolutely amazing. This is what's going to help you out during this format. When you use Ultimate Fusion to go into this, you're going to be able to pop one card on the field. Great. It's unaffected by trap cards, which is really good, again, this format. And it's able to attack all your opponent's monsters, so it's really good. After the damage step, if this card battles, you could reset a trap card from your graveyard, which is cool too. One Blue Eyes Twin Burst. Like I'm saying, I'm not playing Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon just because... Here's the thing. We have to reduce the number of bricks in our deck to make the deck more consistent. That way we're able to play most of our games. Therefore, by reducing the number of bricks, you're not going to be going into your Alternative Ultimate Dragon that often. So, we're playing this just to get over problematic boss monsters and to pop 2 cards on the field with Ultimate Fusion. We're playing 2 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. One is Azure Eyes Dragon. Your standard synchro lineup. You could take this out. I'm not playing Halifibrax just because I can't afford it at the moment. But you can take this out for Halifibrax to go into your synchro plays. And then we're playing 1 Moonlight Dragon, 1 Crystal Wing. Again, I don't have Halifibrax, so this should be a Formula Synchron. But for now, we're just playing the additional Blue Eye Spirit and the Crystal Wing for Monster Negate. And Moonlight's really good for the interruption, too. Really good. If you time things correctly, you can really mess up your opponent. So, another justification for playing it. Hopefully I'm making sense with this profile. We're playing 1 number 62 Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. This is to help get you over really, really big boss monsters. I almost feel like it's essential this point. We're not playing Dragaloin. We're not playing the, I forget the other thing. But anyways, a lot of people like to play that package for like an OTK. I don't think you go into it that often enough to justify playing it. If that makes any sense. I don't know. I think you go into this more often than you would the other. We're playing 1 Whole Parameter for the Spell Negate, 1 Dagirsu to just send problematic cards to the graveyard. This helps us get around our Dragoon, the Phoenix Enforcer. Overall, a really great card. We're playing 1 Link Karibo. We are playing a lot of Link 1s. Speaking of, we're playing 1 Pisty, 1 Striker Dragon. Yeah, we're just playing a lot of level 1 monsters. Most of them are dragons, so we're able to go into this. Striker's nice because it's a bait. Pisty can bring stuff back from the graveyard or banish, though we don't really go into this often. I'm finding myself banishing this off of Prosperity. And then Link Karibo, because it's Link Karibo, I feel like it's pretty much standard to play it at this point. We're playing 1 Romulus. This is just here to get your Dragon Ravine from deck to hand. This is all it's here for. If you happen to special summon a dragon from your extra deck in a zone this card points to, then you can special summon another dragon from your hand. And then from there, you can just link into your Hermetic Seal. If you don't like any of the cards that I'll play in my extra deck, you just take them out for another Heretic Seal. This card's really good. If I could get away with playing 2, I would. But unfortunately, I just don't have the room in my extra deck. Maybe in the future moving forward. Getting into the side deck here. We're playing 2 Gamma Seal to get over the problematic monsters that we just can't get over, like the Dragoon, like the Phoenix Enforcer. Just to name a couple examples, or if your opponent has like a really big Eldritch monster on board, or an Omni Negate, that's what these are here for. We're playing triple Raigeki for the board wipe. Honestly, if you have access to Lightning Storm, I would play the Lightning Storm. Or if you don't want to play that, you could play Forbidden Chalice. You could play Forbidden Droplets. Dark Ruler No More, I don't think it's going to be that relevant this format. Just because there's a lot of trap decks running around. I just don't foresee it being a thing. One Harpy's Feather Duster for the spell and trap removal. We are playing Triple Twin Twisters. It's been a while since I played this, but I feel like, again, you're going to need back row removal. I was contemplating between this and Cosmic Cyclone, just because Cyclone banishes stuff, which is really good against the Eldritch traps, but like, I don't know, you get more for your buck with this. We're playing Triple Ice Dragon's Prison. I finally invested in this card. I really think it's a really good card, especially against the Eldritch matchups. Your opponent, Eldritch players typically, I think, play like 2 Eldritch. So if you're able to banish both of them, it's, you know, pretty much a win. Unless you're playing against somebody who's really that really knows how to adapt. But yeah, most of the time it's just a win. And it's just good against other decks too. Just being able to disrupt their plays, that way they have nothing on board is really good. Hopefully that made sense. And then we're playing Triple Evenly Match because, again, it's a board clear. It's a trap format. You're gonna want to get over these trap cards if you're going second. So this is just a big blowout. So that's it for today's deck profile. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I tried to do my best to explain my card choices, and hopefully I did okay. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, leave a comment down below. Again, I would love to hear your thoughts on the new support released in Battles of Chaos. And please consider subscribing for more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh content. Hit the notification bell to be notified of when I upload and go live. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at LestatYGO. We also have Discord. I would love for you to be part of our awesome community. A friendly reminder, we are having a remote duel hangout this weekend. What's today? Saturday, tomorrow, actually. So be sure to click the link down in the description if you want to be a part of that. So until next time, I will see you in the next video.